Fake the fade. Blind off that. Get a sap. Stop the clone. Get kited on like my whole dance. Fake his fade, he's not doing it. Let's clone. I get cloned. Maybe clones him low. Nice, I love that clone. Maybe I duel him off it if he doesn't get a reclone. Got turtle. Finish this clone on me. Check my thing. Actually, run over. Fake fade and death. He wants to death my gouge. Doesn't give the death. Got the biggest fade. Still can't into a flag. Their clones. Hopefully they get something off of it. Incap or anything. PH fear. This guy, I'll go for the dub. Another trinket. He runs out of the dome. This, I guess. Gouge into blind into half sap. This time he kind of debating that he won't fake it. Get his trinket, maybe still get a half sap. Nope. Kidney him though after this route. Trinket this. Anything off that? Boomy pops incarn, I think we're all just dead. If we don't kill Hunter like this global. The Boomy's gonna just kill everything. Boomy fakes me. He's gonna go for clone on my healer now. Going back to my healer to live, but I just die. This shouldn't be a hard lobby for me. Because there's no, like, demos or rets or anything. I just played that probably a little too aggro. The Boomy's, like, hard carrying that. Maybe should have gone Boomy more, I guess. Are you just by being #1 top dam? Am I? Everyone's doing double my dam. Out that. My sap, hopefully we don't break it. Maybe sap trinket. Doesn't trinket. Fakes me. Any priest? On this guy, bombing. Nice clone. Do a little life swap here, maybe he dies. Nice. Nice duel Naruto. It's mostly just because a lot of casters have crazy haste like baseline. And then we got the void people in here. Can't even dap them up and surprise. Appreciate the gift though. Maybe play something in Essa. I'm practicing for the sub tourney, dude. I don't know. Essa is boring anyway. I'm happy that they fixed a lot of the sub bugs. We're definitely gonna catch a nerf now that they fixed our bugs. But yeah. Trying to swap our druid, but I'm gonna get scattered. A little risky to trinket aggro. Get a finality rupture up. Probably not worth the swap into tree form. So we'll kidney into blind go here. We overlap the clone, so I won't get a sap. I'll gouge though. Maybe swap druid soon. Banish the clone on me here. Stun DH to peel. Backflips. Reverse magic. Swap back to the hunter. Hope the clone's in. Maybe he can switch the clone. He switched to the clone. Love to see it. Fortunately, that was my dance already. Well, just to cheap shot this guy. Roll off that. Maybe get turtle. Step kick that. Do a gouge and do a kidney. Trinkets. I get scout. He fears his trinket DR. I had no kick for one there. I thought I did. Blind off that into a sap. Hopefully my Boomy lives. Nice, he gets swapped. Come back for the dub. Swap the DH, no trinket. Even though he got cloned on it. Where's the free blur? I think we're dead here. Don't know how my Boomy recovers. I get cloned here. All three dead and my healer's in a clone. Because if I make backstab the same, it'll make me think backstab does damage, and it doesn't. It's meant to have a wimpy sound now that it doesn't do anything. And then on top of that, it would be confusing to have Shadow Strike and backstab be the same sound. Yeah, there's a fixed S Arena and a fixed Gladius. I have commands for both. You saw it all World PvP. Yeah, I don't really care about World PvP or PvE gear or resists though. Like I'll try saw it for 1 week, but I'll get bored of it very fast. Cross. I'll trinket turtle somehow. I'm DHing it up this game. Try to gouge the broccoli if I can get there. Vanish because I died of air. Kick that. Maybe dual low. Maybe swap druid out of this. Fuck it, I'm trinketing. Didn't he? Got his trinket. Still incarn for a while though. Mel literally just did defensive shot, cheap shot to peel. We'll swap druid again very soon though with blades. We survived the incarn, so kick the clone. Kidney. Bomb defensively. He's just soloing the Boomy while I'm on this guy. We could split, I guess. It's not good, but I wish the DH swapped at me, he would have died. I guess I could have pinged 1, 2, 3 that I was swapping though. Try to step eat the trap. Couldn't get it, I just died then. Might get a re. Going back to my healer's line. Push back in for the dub. Druid fake me, but he doesn't even play precog because he knows he never actually casts. Just duel for CC. And good defensively. Cloned out of this, it's fine though. This guy's just railing the Boomy. Pinged for the DH to come to me with a druid, but he's not going to. I'm gonna die this global. I'm in kill shot range. Try to stop the clones, but I can't. Holy shit, if we win this race, oh, it's way too close. I actually outdamaged a Boomy. That's the first time that's ever been a thing. Usually I would be at like 18 million. I think that guy was just cloning so much, but he was carrying hard. He was getting really good clone lows. I feel like the Boomy should have 6-0'd that. He was the only one doing anything. I think Olympics got off. Three wins though, it kind of sucks. We try outlaw. No, you're locked into one spec. So I'm going to play sub. I think sub is better for shuffle, even before the bug fix. Like I always said, sub is for double DPS 2s and shuffle, and then outlaw is for tournaments. But now I think sub is for everything. The bug fix is really good, but they're going to nerf us into the ground next week, so. But at least we get to be good for the tourney. Depends what class you're hitting. You're only going to get crazy Abyss if it's like a rogue, monk, or DH. What's your mains rating? I think the highest is like 2-4 MMR and 2s. And then I haven't really pushed 3s. I just play like YOLO, like 2100 3s. Wish we had TR, yeah. Oh no, no, I don't want you to have legendary though. They need to ban the legendary. Did you see the screenshot that Big Moran had? I retweeted it. The on-use charge of it legitimately does 400k damage. Yeah, you're not playing with that, buddy. Look at this. It's his top damage. Is that in PvP? It looks like it. Or no, it says on Bonebreaker. Maybe not. I don't know. That's a weak aura GCD tracker. It's probably nerfed in PvP, but not enough. Because even then, even if it did 0 damage in PvP, it's still plus 10 item level weapon. That's kind of insane. So it feels worse than last season. It feels way better than last season right now. I don't know. I feel like I still have burst, and I'm doing like outlaw sustained damage. And I get to have twice the mobility and subterfuge and 8-second dance. It's like the quality of life is like through the roof. But I think if they do nerf us, I pray they don't just gut Abyss and make us play like or Secret again. Like, I hope they like nerf Secret, nerf T, and then maybe like nerf how much damage Blades does. Like, I think that would be fair. Like, I really hope they don't just say, okay, minus 20 of this, and then we all have to go back to Secret. Like, I hate Secret Tech. Secret Tech might even still be better right now in some situations. It's just really RNG with this build, whether you crit or not. But I just hate having, like, Diablo AoE baked into my rotation that just breaks CC. How do you find yourself able to commit dance charges just to PvE outside of the Sun's Fairy Go? Only if I have like infinite energy with this build and I'm like doing really good fan and knives farming dance charges and I know I'm not going to get peeled. Like they've already put me on like every DR and like I just have pressure doing like 2 dances in a row because our CC chain is still going. And it's like, it depends how I'm using my vanishes and it just depends how much uptime I'm getting. If I'm getting kited, I can't ever really double dance like that. I think Foresight is good. It doesn't like have that noticeable of a difference. Like 2-piece and 4-piece would feel identical. It's just you might as well get an extra little couple percent improvement and buff the tier set procs by like 20-30k whenever you do RNG get them, just because you want the crit anyway. That's how I see it. I don't really want to go full Versa anymore since I never really backstab or Shadow Strike. And you're not playing around Gorma. Like, going for, like, gloves, legs, going for, like, 40% Versa and stuff was cool for Gorma, but I'd rather just have Eviscerate do damage this way. And Rupture. Like, this build is mostly about Rupture, too. So you don't get that much value out of Versa. So you might as well take the 4-piece, even though it barely does anything and it's RNG, just because you want all that crit. Then we got Mank. Manky Low with the Prime. Thank you so much, man. Putting us at 8 for the day already. 405 overall. Yeah, I miss being able to use the old models too. I guess. If they do reduce Fidelity to 15 at 2 out of 2, would it break Rogue? Yeah. I mean, that would be an okay way to nerf just this build and not, like, the Gormaw build. But the Gormaw build is just terrible. You can't do Feast or Famine playing around Burst, playing around Perforated, being really clunky, being like, oh, I have a Gormaw go with Perforated in 20 seconds. To descend your full load for 300k out of, like, 1 million. Because full gear is 900k, and then if you're like an Outlaw or a Warlock, you have like 1 to 1.2 million health. And playing the entire game around getting like a 250k and a 200k secret doesn't even like break Dark Pact. So you need to be able to do sustained damage because we're in a PvE meta of like BM hunters and demo locks and everyone just holding W doing crazy damage. So you kind of have to play sub rogue like an Outlaw rogue, and you just pump. So I'd rather they didn't just gut this build and make us go back to the clunky Gormaw build. I'd rather they just nerf the stars aligned burst potential of this build by obviously nerfing secret tech, even though I'm not playing it. Maybe nerfing T a little bit. And then maybe nerfing like Shadow Blades itself. Like, not the amount of combo points, but like how much extra damage it does on the Abysses. Because a lot of it is just Blades gets to multi-hit off of like Shadow Abysses and off of like tier set procs. So like when you look at someone's death log, usually it's like Blades 500 times in a row, and it just looks crazy. It looks like you're enhancement shamaning people. Like, look how many Blades entries are on there. Like, I think just like nerfing Blades itself could be a thing. Or just gutting Bargain so that it's not a 1 minute cooldown. Because with Bargain and Shadow Dust, you're basically having a 1 minute incline. Like, fuck Bargain. Hey, we're in the, you know, it's the stages of grief. The nerfs are coming. Calvish played double Rogue into Sea-Doo. We are on hospice, okay? We're in the bargaining stage of please let us have fun. Trying to play some Roguelike, Bodhi? Add during my question? I could type it. They do not conflict with big debuffs, no. I don't think they'll nerf Outlaw, just because only a couple people can actually play Outlaw even when it's good. Like, if anything, it should be Asa, because that's like the true Fodom one. Where like anyone can play Asa. Tried to duel that. Or gouged, I mean. This is a really bad opener for me, because I also got evaded on that. We got no trinkets. Hopefully he gets a YOLO fear here. I have to stun out of order just because otherwise he'll vanish. Probably dead this global. Spirit. Get away from the step. Blind the rogue off me even though it's really GR, I guess. Actually it didn't, it was immune. So. Don't know how we made it back from that one, but we'll take it. I thought I was so dead. This Warlock is the guy that made those mods, by the way. Codified. When 2-5 with this guy is sub-affliction last season. Does some crazy plays, and yet he's still too scared to play threes. Won't let me draft him in a viewer threes tournament to win money. See how it is? With threes, maybe someday. Hey, one of his locks, we already got him like 2-1 when that was top 10 in twos. The goat mommy one. He has multiple locks. Do all this shit for audio files? Is that against TOS like Teamorph? No. It's not a third-party program at all. They're not injecting anything into the game either. That's no different than making a font folder and changing your font. This build is just more damage than Cold Blood. This is literally just an add-on. You have to put the sound file into the add-on. Well, this is on the equivalent of changing the fonts. Waiting for coil for pre. I shouldn't have trinketed that. Gets a full fair. Might get a snap. Nope. Come out the dots. That. Blind off that.
I got what you need!
Ultimate. Ultimate.
Any reason you play Cheat Death over Elusiveness? Because even if you play Cheat Death, Feint still has value in lowering AoE. Because most specs just burst with AoE for no reason. Secret Attack, Blade Dance, Mage Stuff, Fury of Balloon, and Starfall, and probably missing like a billion of them. Final Verdict. There's so many AoE abilities that you still get value lowering with Feint. And then a lot of times you just don't have a global to press Feint. And then Feint also punishes you with Bargain. Cheat Death bugs out and doesn't work literally half the time, but you just don't have a window to press Feint. I go full crit on Outlaw, yeah. Crit and Versa. Whereas with Sub, I go Mastery and crit. Crafting a crit mastery ring? I might, actually. You don't have to play Secret Tech anymore. A lot of people still are. It can just do some crazy damage if it crits. But, I don't like the RNG and I don't like the breaking CC and all that. These are both just Conquest Daggers. Keyboard for sale? No. I mean, you could buy the Wooting, but not how I customed it, no. But you can get a Wooting that's stock, you know? You can even buy just the PCB now, and then you can still mod it yourself if you want to buy, like, different keycaps and stuff like that. Sub Affliction is one of my favorite comps, yeah, that and Sub Shadow Priest. It's so much more CC than Rogue Mage, and you're tankier. I was spamming Sap Arena 1 and I didn't get it, even though I saw him. They waste stun DR by hodging me for no reason. That's really troll of them. Get a Rupture on him before I vanish. In case he vanishes, then he'll come out. Spells UA. Wait for a coil or something. Rogue sends his second vanish because he's just tilted. He's gonna come out to Rupture again. Stunned his duel. He gets bopped aggro on it. I'll blind out of that into a sap. There's flag. Pally bubbles. Blinds me defensively. Gouges me off that. Gouge Pally. Put kidney on Pally. Go re-cheap shot on Pally. I don't know what killed me in the opener. That was weird. Are you an RLS player in Kata? No. RP. It's just Rogue Mage hasn't really been Rogue Mage in so long now. Rogue Lock feels more like Rogue Mage than Rogue Mage does. Rogue Mage, you're just trying to kill in like a 4-second burst window of, okay, I pre'd this guy. Okay, we stun sheeped that guy. That's it. You don't do a CC chain. Even in RMP and 3s, you fear a DPS, you get one sheep on the healer, and that's like your CC chain. You don't try to go for 3 fears or 3 polys into like fear or anything like that. Lock can burst just as hard as Mage, is twice as tanky, and gives you coil. And you get to do stun into fear into sap instead of just stun into sheep. So you have like twice as much CC. I'd rather do like an extended go with a CC chain than just a, oh, I'm trying to one-shot this guy because we crossed them. RLS and Kata was just doing AoE fear howl swaps. You would just go shaman, howl the DPS, swap shaman over and over again. Main queue bugged. I had a 9-hour main queue. It's not bugged. It's just shitty design. The way it works is like, it refuses to give me a team that's like lower than me. So if you're like 2.5 MMR, it'll never pop. But if you're 2450, you'll get a 40-minute pop. So as soon as you get high MMR, your character's just unplayable. No, it's on my EU that popped, not my main. Yeah, these EU queues are like 20 minutes. They're not bad. Because I'm only like 22 or 23 on EU. There's not really a biz list. Just get 4-set tier, everything but helmet. Get 2 daggers, and then everything else is a crafted piece for verse mastery or crit mastery. Yeah, you had to do way more in WoD. It was great. And mop. I think he actually dies. Got another walk off. Hoping this guy would just rage trinket, but I don't have time. Gotta keep the MMR lower somehow. Sorry, buddy. Priest still out of combat. Nope, he gets combat. Get the priest trinket. Blind off that. Actually, I already blinded. I'll gouge though. Bomb off that. Nice spear. For DR cheap shot. Try to kick the penance, but he's not in my line. We do a random DR fair. Get mind blast randomly. Get the ultimate penance off. Pick the clone. Any of this guy. JK. Meld for... that's annoying. It's gonna meld for the Shadow Strike teleport. Fades. From this guy. Get immediately bashed. Can't even press my symbols. Double kick him on both schools into a gouge. Stun the Boomy if I ever get there. Nice fear off the gouge. Stun the DK off me. Restun the Boomy for the kill. Want to heal him at 2v2? He's still there. It is penitence. It's just easier to say ultimate penance because it's basically spamming penance. There was like a Soda video of like, not Soda poppin', but like the old like tournament druid. Because he was like a class dev now, and he came up with that ability and like the provoker class. And there was like an interview about it where he was like, "Oh yeah, on like the test realm, I just loved spamming penance and flying, like hacking as like a GM, you know, on like the server." And then I came up with the idea, well, maybe it'd just be cool to fly in the air and spam penance as like an ability. And I was like, yeah. Level up kicks. I'm gonna cloak here because I am just exploding. Hunt on my teammate. Priest gets a really good fear, even though I can't even see what's going on. There's just Michael Bay boomkin shit everywhere. I'm dead here. Roll this guy defensively. Skinny Priest, Blindness Trinket. DR cheap shot into gouge. DK disease is spread though, so he's actually gonna live good with that. Trying to pressure the healer too. They give them precog, but then he just solos the druid anyway while I'm stunned. Love to see it. Yeah, the Boomy's got the most AoE pad of all time on all of us. We're just triple killed on Incarn. I'm using my better Blizz frames and plates for that. Sub damage is very high right now. It's just more for like coordinated games. In Shuffle, you're never going to be top damage as a rogue because you have the most CC. You're always going to be last on damage, even if you're OP. Like, we just have the burst for like the win condition. For making sure people actually have to use their defensives instead of being greedy all game. I love the switch clone there. Now, people will trade cooldowns with you in the opener. It's just getting micro CC and like bursting throughout the game. Try RPS again? Yeah. I've always enjoyed Rogue Shadow Priest. There's just not that many good ones. I'm not gonna pop into Dome and Bear Form and Skin, so I'm just kind of waiting out the Skin, getting up my Rupture. He wastes my stun DR, he just dies in the ope, through IBF. I didn't get to press any buttons yet, man. I was just waiting out the Dome Skin. I'm getting up a Rupture. Feels bad. They're probably gonna just nerf Abyss, and it's gonna put us back at Secret Tech. Yeah, I have it just when they use stuff. I think it looks cleaner. Well, on NA I don't. I just never got around to changing it on EU. Look at the sap, JK. Boomy's out. Doesn't disarm me. I get bashed. We get paints up. Pull up the Incarn, I guess. Kidney healer in 5. Kick the mind games. Kidney healer into a blind. Vanishing early so I don't just die. Try to gouge his trinket. Get back to the Boomy for the dub. Overlap our stuns. Wish the DK press zone on my team. You need that heal. Re-cheap into a gouge. Do a full fear. And do I have dual low out of that CC chain? 5 billion overkill. Does it show 2-step proc damage? Yeah, it comes up as Shadow Eviscerate. which usually it's like 6% of my damn procking for like 60 to 80k with 4-piece. Shadow Abyss will come up back here where it says cast 6, hits 10. It'll be like the purple one here if you click the little arrow, so it drops down. You can compare Physical Abyss and Shadow Abyss. Like a 5er. My EU character's higher than my NA one, just because my NA one is too high MMR to ever get the Q to pop. So I'm stuck at 2-2. Feels bad. My main's like 2-5 MMR, and I can't get a Q pop to save my life. I literally sat at 9-hour one out of spite. Sorry, I didn't see discard forever ago. Socket Helm is from Vault. The only one you get like free sockets for is the necklace, and that's the tiered medallion settings on the auction house. Not anytime soon, Vay. Yeah, there's a TOS. Might have been season 1, but there's a patch where everyone lost their minds. Everyone's just embraced how cringe the PvE and mana games are now. But I wish they would like buff CC back to 7 or 8 seconds. And then they could just kill triple DR or something, so that CC chains aren't as long. Or just combine a couple more categories, like put coil on like stun DR or something. Maybe like delete void volley and stuff, like just less micro CC in the game. I like that blind is nerfed actually. I think just trading blind for healer's trinket on CD was really boring. And I like that I have to find like mix-ups in order to like get saps by like either bombing at the end of the blind or, you know, blinding off of a kick. Or if I know they didn't press a global. Chaining it with a stun's a little lazy, but it's cool to like find other ways to get saps. Because then it feels like you did something rather than just, oh, every blind is sappable and they just have to trinket, you know, every blind. That's boring. So then it just feels like you're holding on to blind till they have no trinket, or you're just trading blind on CD and then they're just basically playing without a trinket. And I don't think that's like, it makes the game too scripted when blind is good. Oh, when you want the stats, you buy something on the auction house. So for Verse Mastery, it's Draconic Missive of the Harmonious. So just type like Draconic, and then you can see all the combinations. And you want to find the one that's Verse Crit. I'm not using Gladius. I'm using S Serena. Human Relia is really boring too. Yeah, the Resolve Trinket was the worst. Everyone would just like get kicked on CD, and you would be like unkickable. there any trick to the Shadow of this build? Just spam eviscerates, really. Time your T well, don't macro it. Rav, thank you so much for the prime, putting us at 9.
Lover stream.
I appreciate it, man. I love the Bezos bucks. Putting us at 406 subs overall. Any tips on Outlaw and Shuttle Shuffle? Get really good Blade Flurry value. And make sure you cancel Blade Flurry to like not break CC too. And then just focus on all of your micro CC and all that. Haste for Asa. I would go Verse Mastery, but some haste isn't the end of the world. On Asa, I don't know why I kept wanting to say on Boomy. Because I was fighting a Boomy. Games are clean. The CC was a little weird at the end, having to gouge and all that, but I could have been more patient on the DRs. Like, the duel was a little premature, but it was like also defensive. Yo, I upload on Better Blood Streams is sick, yeah. This is my ult, but my ult has better gear than my main. This is my main. We're like 2-4 MMR and 2s. All of my losses are just Rogue Mage 2s. And then we're 2-5 MMR and Shuffle. So my Shuffle is like literally 5 to 9 hour long queues. Because 2-4 MMR will pop in 40 minutes, but 2-5 will just never pop ever. Because it just doesn't rubber band at all. And then right now we're also in queue on Europe. Even though we have 140 ping over there. We are approaching, I think, 2-4 MMR on EU. Orc is better for sub v sub, and then everything else Night Elf is better. So I have an Outlaw Rogue, an Orc Rogue, and then my main Rogue is Night Elf. But if you're gonna play any Asa or Outlaw, Night Elf is way better. And then sub into everything but another sub Rogue, Night Elf is better. So it's like annoying when people play Orc because it's such an advantage, but you just gotta fight fire with fire. EU plays way better generally. Like the top of the top are equal, but like the average gladiator or average rank one, they're like 10 times more serious over there. Everyone's way more of a dampener, way more of a meta slave. EU is just, or NA is just, I like doing damage, zug zug. Every EU has like every single weak aura known to man, and you get 0.1 on anything you want to do. They're much better at damping and like having the attention span to play an 8-minute game of like not having fun. Like they're all about not having fun. Not like pressure, you know, mix-ups and stuff like that. Much more consistent. monk here. We get life cocoon. Yeah, NA is very like pressure based. We want to play aggro, we want to do this, we want to trinket aggro for no reason. But it'll snowball if all of us kind of just overwhelm you. And then EU is just no risks taken. All of the weak auras. The exact same cooldown trade every single game. Just play better with fakes and interrupts. Trying to leave no openings, you know. No risk, no reward. Immovable object versus unstoppable force, you know. But at the end of the day, like, no one knows how to wield the unstoppable force. So most people on NA just like throw the game, trying to just do cool shit instead of being the most boring dampener possible. It's like if every single team is Cubsy. That's basically what Europe is. Like, just the best fucking, you know, just raw mechanics. Never pushing in, you know. I'll try SOD, but I don't really care about vanilla. I was the Mistweaver, my bad, dude. Playing some double DPS. I'm sorry, though. Tap null number 1. I get rooted, so I don't get to spam cheap shot on the rest of them. Coils for free, but I don't really have a way to get these off. I'm blind, because I don't think he's gonna get the kick. Holy big damn. The guy wants to sit blind sap, so I'll take it. There's the Big Mech's working version of Gladius, and there's also a Samur's version of Curse Forge that works on as well. Like if you need a Serena, there's the link for that too. I bought an links to both. I took the tier, that's what I did on this character. I had chess piece, and then I still chose tier to get 4 piece. And then worst case, if I ever decide to play without tier, I can kind of flex back. How long you playing tonight? My girlfriend gets off work in 3.5 more hours, so probably like 7-hour stream. We're almost 4 hours in. Maybe I'll go a little later if there's like some really fun threes going on, or I get a shuffle pop towards the end. If it's the difference in you getting 4-piece with your catalyst, maybe. For outlaw, yeah. Even though it's not Biz. For sub, I don't think it's a big enough difference. I probably wouldn't take it on sub. Like, most of my sub rogues have only 2-piece and it's fine. Like, the 4-piece isn't game breaking for sub. It just buffs the Abyss procs by like 20k, and I don't really feel the secret damage that much. I don't like that gouge on my end. The DR just coil. Might sap shaman. Nope. I had blades for this guy, and I also don't get my sap because I got earth grabbed. I don't know how he got the earth grab while he was like in stun fear, unless there was just a gap, I guess. Hoping he would get like a big drain off here. Our comp kind of plays around getting a sap. Or though he kind of didn't like
I need a
for
target.
like the first minute. It's also a hard map. Like honestly, I mean, I like growing my hair out. What does the observer do? Basically it makes you like damage yourself every time you cast a spell. Yeah, you can shadow strike teleport. And the shadow of this works now too. Yeah, they basically made it to where Tyrant's not even scary anymore. You just die to all the pets. Like, all the pets are Tyrant level threats for no reason now. So you can never really avoid them behind pillar. It's not like Tyrant one-shotting you anymore. It's just literally you dying to Dreadstalkers behind a pillar. Top of their health bar? Yeah, that's big debuffs. Now, BM is also a trick. At least with the Bodhi's add-ons, my mod, the Warlock I'm playing with, you can basically hide the imps. Oh, I thought you would still drain into shields. That's crazy. It's still probably worth to CC it if you got nothing else going on and it's not your go. Like, it's definitely worth to kill Obelisk. Just even if I shut down Tyrant, right? It's spamming like 15k, so they don't even take Tyrant talents anymore. It's all like just their Felguard. Like if anything, the Felguard blade storming on you is like, I need to gouge that or cheap shot. Or feint it. Or like Shiv kite it. The talent is definitely worth going, yeah. This is kind of what my talents look like right now. I was playing Swift Death before, but I updated it kind of recently. I just like pre-med and first dance for like the goes I don't have blades. It kind of helps me fill my call points like twice. Some people are still playing Secret, which if you wanted it, you'd probably drop Shadow Focus for it. And then if you wanted replicating for Shuffle, you'd drop Shadow Focus for that. Which replicating is really good in Shuffle. Or you could drop first dance for it too. That size? Eh. That's for my grill, dude. Make up with Crusader? No. He's a horrible person. Why would I want to interact with him? Yeah, and then I stopped interacting with him. Because it was just too annoying. Same way Hansel stopped, you know? People can only tolerate him for a couple months. And then he wonders why no one wants to play with him. Because even if you're Chanimal carrying him, he'll still shit talk Chanimal. Fine, pretty really good. Emerald doesn't actually apply combat, so I should still build a sap. Duel can be trinketed and just defensively. Just trying to drain off the pets, but the dragon's just soloing him. Kidney in 3, kick the sleep, he actually fakes me. Try to bomb the sleep, still goes off. My lock's probably dead here, unless he gets a really big drain. I think I might still have lethal though. Mostly turtles. Turtles. One second, I got. Sorry about that. He's okay if he had a functional UI. But yeah, a lot of times like the flame wars he gets is just because he has like no add-ons and he doesn't actually see what's going on. He just holds W and runs in, you know, and does things. If he played any class but Paladin, he would be so lost. Shadow Focus, yeah. Or First Dance. I mean, Pally is really weak right now for once, but... What do you think's harder, Diamond in League or 2200 in WoW? Definitely Diamond in League, even if it's a smaller percentage. Because WoW is very big fish, small pond, even if you're like rank 1. You know, being like top couple hundred out of like 100,000 or whatever is very different than being like top 10,000 out of millions, right? That when the Lichborn fades. Oh, I would have given him the 30% blackjack. Gonna bomb this. Try to evasion the druid. Turn so the druid doesn't get the stun on me. Stun druid. Stun the Trent. Blind druid. Maybe because I CC'd the Trent, he doesn't get combat. He does. I wanted to just gouge off that, but I didn't have it.
I need to target something first.
At least we got double trinket and IBF and Ironbark.
I don't have a target.
Druid should come out of stealth soon before the DK just kills us.
I need to target something first.
Gets the fear. No Trent's out, I can zap it. Or my bad compared to sepsis. It's not really about sepsis. This isn't a sepsis build. This is a build that has sepsis, but it, you know, the build is all about T and Eviscerate and Rupture with Dark Brew. This is just I want to do more damage with Rupture and Abyss, and potentially Secret. On the Twitch thumbnail, it wasn't Get the Agent. Yeah, this is Bodify. This is the mod in my chat, the Goat Mommy X, that made the these two add-ons. And God forbid an Ardruid lose anything, you know, like a random 1500 Ardruid, you know, beaten 18-time rank 1s, you know. And find a fix for the frames, yeah. It's not your fault that the Spaghetti Blizzard default UI is just a nightmare. Honestly, maybe you could have Bambi help you look at it. If you're like just trying to bug fix like one thing. Like him and Jax are the only ones I know that like actually know anything. I mean, I was 2-5 last season as Rogueblock with this guy. This isn't just normal viewer 2s. This guy's just a 2-0. He won't play 3s though. I want him to, but... Like, this comp is way better than Rogue Mage at 2s. Same with Rogue Shadow Priest. What should I take away if I want the build you have now with Secret? Shadow Focus. Or First Dance. Those are like the 2 points you can kind of flex around. If you want to go Secret, or if you want to go Replicating. You can drop both even. I mean, you could even move pre-med if you want. Like, you could do something like this. Like, the ones you can move around are pre-med, Shadow Focus, Replicating, Tech. Like, those 4 points you can kind of swap around. You could even go Swift Death if you wanted. But I like pre-med and First Dance because it's like the most combo points for like the goes you don't have blades. It just makes everything feel way smoother. And then Gloomblade honestly does nothing. With no lethality and no rotten and no versatility and no lingering, you're doing like 20k Gloomblades. It's literally pointless. Yeah, I've seen like some of the Shadow Bolts like 30-0 people sometimes. Like they're crazy when you get procs. Yeah, this is just like Rogue Mage on steroids. You get stun into fear into sap, you have twice as much CC, and then you also have coil, which is basically the same cooldown as Dragon's Breath, but you know it doesn't break on damage.
Target something first.
So coil is just a whole other stun. Poisons, that's true.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
Always because rank 1 because of Waz? Just because of Waz.
I don't have a target.
You can put Waz or Calvish on any other class, and they will still shit on everyone. Most people, they complain about sub, they can't do that. And whenever anyone talks shit about Rogue and then re-rolls Rogue, they end up playing Asa. It's weird how that works. They just won't play sub. Or even Magnus logging on Outlaw Rogue. You know?
First.
Even though sub is really kind of easy right now compared to normal. People are too intimidated about actually having to talk about their CC and play as a team. Which right now it doesn't even do that. Right now you basically play sub Rogue like an Outlaw Rogue now that the bugs are all fixed.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
Oh, now that line broke. Wait, he doesn't just die to just pure pets behind pillar. We almost have stun into fear. Maybe sap this. It's our last go right here. Okay, axe toss. Even though the Felguard's like not even in my line.
I
Could've
need a
danced
target.
one global sooner. Except 3 Og will work? Not really, no. I don't like sub-Og. It feels pretty terrible whenever I get it in shuffle. It's nice doing, maybe with this build, I guess, because you're doing a little more sustained damage. Ogs just want to do too much random AoE and break all of their own sleeps, so you don't really get to stun sleep sap as much.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
Playing with Target the other day? I don't think that was me.
I don't have a target.
I can't remember the last time I've been in a Target. Actually, I was at a Target at BlizzCon. My girlfriend said there was like a new Squishmallow of like Pikachu and she wanted it, and they randomly had it. Like one of the first things when we were like a day early to BlizzCon, because we went and got that like the day it came out or whatever. There's like 3 different like holiday ones. Even though we have way too much like potion, no room to put it. The newer like Piplup ones that they didn't do any marketing for are really good too. Like they used to just sell out instantly, and now they just like stopped like not marketing them at all. It's great. Duel the Emerald. Got a cloak trap or anything. 220 of this. Pick that. To a kidney. A re-cheap shot. Try to get a gouge, but I'm not in range because acrobatic. Go full fear into a half sap. Kidney in 1, just need calm points. Blades is back. All the momentum. Force set feels not that noticeable. It's pretty minor. It's just when you get a 2-set proc, it does like 20-30k more damage. You don't really feel the calm point because of blades. The tooltip is wrong. It's a 35% chance to basically proc 40 to 60k damage. More like 80 once you have 4-set. It adds like 20k. But I think you just wear the 4-set even though it doesn't change much. Just because you want to wear the crit. So I really value crit mastery more than Versa now. Yeah, this is Bodhi. Did you farm Insane? No, I'm missing like the Dark Moon Fair one, I think. Kyler's been playing for a while. He popped up in Shadowlands. Which is almost as long as Magnus has been around for, you know? Since like BFA. And then like Ceralium and them, they popped up in like Legion. There's not that many OGs left because all of the OGs except for like Venruki and Seedu are all like vanilla Andys. I'm like a 3rd gen Pokemon, you know, being like a Kata Mop Andy. Even though I started in vanilla, but that's like when I started like maining PvP. Yeah, the Gengar looked really cool. Kill the Tremor. Kill the Observer. Kick the Ore Mastery Hex. Feels bad, man. I'm just gonna... I don't have Trinket already. Gouge it as an interrupt to be annoying. Try to kill the Static, but there's like 5 billion other totems in it. It's gonna vanish, I guess. Stun the Tyrant even though it doesn't really do damage. Kill the Obelisk. Kidney this guy. Stun this guy. Gouge the Tyrant. Old habits die hard. Restun that. Try to blind the Stormkeeper. Bomb to maybe get a sap even though he has Arthelli out. Gouge off that. Duel off that. He can die. He links. Maybe they'll kill the link for me. I'm probably dead this global through Hellstone. I should have just ran, but I knew that was like our last go. Otherwise, we would just die behind a pillar anyway to pets. I was hoping we'd get like a full fear or something. Getting demoed too hard, yeah. Observer's always been killable. Oh, we got a shuffle. It's a Europe one though, of course, not my main. Why would it ever be my main in almost a 6-hour queue, you know? What do we got? Double Rogue with Asa. We got a Mage and a Windwalker. This is a really good lobby. I mean, that's just how inflation and stuff goes, right? Oh, she's gone. She was attacking my feet, wanting to jump up. And then she immediately just did. Let's go, OP Clove. Server on you, Raven Crest. It's not me. I don't think so. I didn't do that much 2s on you. I did viewer 2s like literally one day. And that was just because NA was down with the whole feral bug. I usually do all my viewer 2s on NA. That, maybe get the bird out of stealth. Bird's out, I get disarmed. Gonna go Druid off that. Getting capped. Maybe I just blind Druid off that and swap. Cloak the Karma. Duel this guy off that. Bring a wall. Double port. Gouge Druid. Do a Kidney on Druid and going Druid again. Just swapping the Windwalker again. Big T Eviscerate here. Get Rupture on the Mage just for PV. Getting Hog. Oh, why not? Gouge Ray of Frost or anything if he presses it. Try to gouge the Poly. Disarmed. Hopefully we live out of this. The most damn if I get out of this. Pick that. Nice Sphere. Put a gouge, but he has dots still. My guy's just dead, I think. Try to swap the Windwalker if I get out of this. We're just splitting so much. Tried Pika's one-shot build this in. It's not Pika's, but I've tried it. I don't think it's as good as playing 4 poison after the Kingsbane there. I forget who actually did it first. I think it was just a random Twitch chat person, and then like Nick the Rogue got linked it. Then I took it from him. But I don't know. I don't think it's that good. The auction house rings come with a socket, and they have a more mastery on them than the honor ring. It's like heavy versa. So didn't even get to play. Yeah, that Windwalker out damaged me. We just both tab one-shot everything in that game. Yeah, but the socket basically adds 10 item level and makes it the same item level as the other one. You only really lose stamina because rings don't have much. With the rogue, I'm thinking. If I find the druid, it's crazy value. If I don't, we're just waiting for them to peel me on air anyway. Finality Rupture on this guy. Actually, I'll gouge the Windwalker to peel. Then I'll build a kidney for Druid. Kick the clone. Get Bash triple DR, Trinket even though I shouldn't. Stun the Rogue for cross. Duel because we don't get more CC. T the Big Abyss. Ports. Stays in my line with both ports. Rogue was probably a better target to hit than Monk, to be honest. But I'm kind of committed to the Monk. It's just Sub-Frost is not as good as like Sub-Arcane or Sub-Fire. Kidneys me, Death Marks me. I can die here. Spamming Van. Kick the clone. Into a kidney. This guy pre-walls, so I'm going Rogue. Spring Cloak. I have Cloak in 1. I got it off on my cheat death. Got evasion off that. Continue Druid in a sec, just waiting on Sheep DR. You can gouge off that if he doesn't get it. He gets it. Kill the Rogue here. Get disarmed. I'll blind Druid. You got the NS off, I'm bad. We actually, yeah, we broke it. Thought he triggered both, but I might be dead here. Good sheeps to peel. Priest has no swap. He has pains up for me in 5. Make sure I don't break the sheep on the Windwalker. There's the blind go from them, so I'm just gonna vanish. There's the pre-arm bark. Maybe we go on the Windwalker. Nah, you pre-karmas. Step my healer in a sec. Iron bark's ending on Rogue anyway. I think I just try to kill the Rogue in a duel if I can get there. He gets a re. Maybe he'll open for no reason. Could have tried to go Windwalker, but I'm literally saving it for Rogue. This Windwalker has Trinket back. There we go. Sometimes patience pays off. Windwalker druid. It is crazy to ever see a druid just in region. Okay, we're definitely getting gutted next week. It is what it is. Get sheeped out of form, but that one was veins, so it's understandable. Try to kidney into blind sap. Finding off that. Finishing, getting my sap. Maybe sapping trinket. Not trinketing. Stun this guy. Trinkets now. Could have maybe dueled here. Saving it for like next go. Can't stop the poly spam. Meld the poly on me, it doesn't go off because 140 ping on Europe.
I need to target something first.
Rogue pre-bans to go. Still gonna just duel the rogue here to get trinket, I guess. Barrier. Maybe kick penance in a sec. Mind games. I have cloaked. Pressing it. Try to gouge shifting to be annoying. He already got the full thing off and he turned. That was a good turn. I feint this. Continue the healer. Stun the rogue. Rogue trinket steps away. Restun healer. Rogue, I guess. I blind in 1 second. Keep trying to trinket late. Quick gouge. Oh, he incaps for me. That's a good incap. Gonna meld for a Shadow Strike teleport. I vanish in 3. Getting the healer in 1. Good ring apiece. He gets the double leg sweep because that was a really good ROP. Doesn't even need my multi-stun. Thick ROP. Yeah, the Windwalker is pumping. This guy owns. Converts bleeding, yeah. I slipped out of this. Triggered evasion, I guess. Oh, my evasion doesn't go off. I almost died for that. I brain lagged on whether it went off or not for like a half second. Bomb that, I guess. Lap kicks. Can you priest into blind? Actually, I don't have blind, but I'll gouge. Banish the Ray of Frost. Gouge that. I don't know what broke it. What Disaster Rogue is doing. I have cloak, but that was my cheat death too. Get me off that. Get the sword. stun him again. I'm gonna have a giant Karmadon. Hopefully they dispel me. Try to gouge trinket, but I can't. Please do get my Nova. Don't get the multi-stuns. The most accidental gouge turn of all time. Which made it so I couldn't stun out of it. If I had the acrobatic strikes, I could have stunned too. Try to gouge mage for him to live, but I think we're just dead here. Swapping mage just to deny CC. Damn farm. I need to cancel my slice so I can I'm trying to farm dance turns. She kidneys when I'm not really ready, but that's fine. He does his own blind. Guess I have kidney for fun. I don't have a way to sap it though. He saps his own blind. Appreciate it, my guy.
I don't have a
That's a
target.
terrible dance. I thought I could move, but I forgot there was a frost mage in the arena. I'm probably dead this global. There was a couple times where I had like a guaranteed dual kill, but then the Asteroid like kidneyed early for me, like 2 seconds early. I could have still tried to do like a half kidney duel, but then like it just didn't really line up. So I got like peeled. Yeah, there's no way to really to get aggro with this build unless you drop T. Which T isn't actually a full 20%. That would be the one you would pick. Maybe the rebel get board and open.
I need to target something first.
Guess I opened without stuns. Yeah, so it'll kill me. DR leg sweep on my duel, that was really good actually. I mean, we just got lucky with some lobbies. We haven't gotten a red or a demo in a minute. At least we're 6 hours in queue on my main. Sub is insane right now with the plus sixes.
Defense stance.
Once you get to like 2-5 MMR, the queue just becomes impossible to pop.
Hover. Very mortal bind. Renewing blaze. Flame. Death chakram. Expel reflection.
I need to
Breathing
trap.
trap. Reflection down. Pommel. Renewing blaze down. Shot. Super touch. Verdant embrace. Oppressing roar. Multi-sting. Fittest deterrence. Rescue.
I'm out of range.
Wing buffet. Fittest down. Deterrence down. Sniper. Hover. Pommel. Verdant embrace.
How's force feel?
Aim shot. True shot down. Freezing trapped. Spell reflection. Quell. Counter shot. Walk. Success. Very mortal strike. Reflection down. Same dispel. Trinketed. Explosive shot. Sweeping strikes. Pommel. Binding shot.
Messed up and got the helm from Brawl.
Death tracks.
Any way to fix that?
Cheetah.
Time.
Verdant embrace. Super slash shot.
Look like war, do you drop?
Berserker raise. Sweeping strikes down. Breathing trap. Counter
No, you
shot.
play purple and still with war. 10 times the clunk for way less
Pommel.
damage.
Aim shot.
Like, I'd rather just my eviscerate do Gormaw damage with no cooldown.
Very mortal strike.
To make Gormaw do anything, you
Same
need to play
sweeping
Perforate
strike. Head stun.
and Rotten
Aim
and
shot.
Lethality. That's like 5
Hover.
power points
Multi
to make it go from, you know. And then it's
Nullifying
still only like a
shot.
150
Burnt
out of like
explosive shot.
900k. With perforated, like a 200 something.
Nullifying shot.
Not
Pommel.
good.
Sweeping slide down.
Battle
Super
crash.
smash. Dream flight. Binding shot.
This build
Dream
is
flight
good.
down.
That's too far away.
Bound. Death
I'd rather
trap.
eviscerate.
Verdant embrace.
And it buffs Rupture. It's
Tails
supposed
fly.
to convert Rupture, but Rupture looks
Nullifying
physical
shroud down.
on details, but I don't know. It buffs the
Nullifying
damage
shroud
of
down.
it, so. Big of this? It is, yeah. Well, 5-1, it does pump. Because they fixed all the bugs. We're definitely getting nerfed next week. Should not have overlapped. I'm honestly gonna try hitting Druid. See if I can, like,
Damage stance.
force trinket skin or something.
Disarm. Spell reflection.
Still sap Druid because he just doesn't press any levels.
Nullifying shroud. Bound.
There's another
Reflection
option.
down.
Hunter's
Hunter's
Sniper.
Nullifying shroud.
Down.
Multi-sting.
True shot.
Bound. Aim shot.
Still
Commanding
have to do
head
another go
stun.
for force trinket.
Death chakram. 12.
Counter shot.
Explosive shot.
And
Range. Nullifying shroud. Dance shot.
It's gonna try to
Intimidating
take
shot. Oppressing blow. Enrage regeneration.
Druid in the clear here.
Aim shot. True shot down.
Back flip here. Up the shit.
Aim shot. Nullifying shroud down.
I think he got the fear.
Dispel. Spell reflection. Sniper. Reflection shot. Time dilation. Defense fly. Explosive shot. Verdant embrace. Damage stance. Disarm. Binding shot. Dilation down. Trap. Sniper. Trinketed. Odin. Chakram. Renewing blaze. Stay storm bolt. Aim shot. Verdant embrace. Trinketed. Rescue. Intervene. Renewing blaze down. Head stun. Intervene. Reflection. Leap off. Success. Stasis deterrence. Verdant embrace. Freezing trap.
Probably better use
Hover.
Get another green off. Well,
Deterrence down.
get trashed.
Shockwave. Hover. Fittest survival. Fade spell. Explosive shot. Embrace. Defense
I'm out of
stance.
range.
Finish on.
Fittest down. Trapped. Binding
Storm
shot. Bound. Tip scale. Battle cry. Trinketed. Dragon roar. Odin. Obsidian scale. Dilation. Verdant embrace. Death chakram. Disarm. Scale down.
Shadow Abyss works, and Shadow Strike now teleports you again. I just Shadow in combat log, I figured, yeah. Dealing with pallies on my rogue. Like red pallies, they counter you and shuffle. But it's just do goes. Hope they sank bad things that are like already over anyway.
Defense stance.
Try to like, you know, stun the ret, then go stun the healer for like your blind go and stuff. Outlaw Foresight is insane. Pretty helpful.
Very mortal strike. Super smash. Spell reflection. Nullifying shroud. Leap walk. Success. Disarm. Reflection down. Dragon roar. Odin. Teleport. Deep breath. Berserker range. Storm bolt. Obsidian scale. Hover. Embrace. Storm bolt. Intimidating shout. Intimidating shout. Enrage regeneration. Scales down. Nullifying shroud down. Nullifying shroud down. Battle cry. Pommel. Spell reflection. Reflection down. Super smash. Verdant embrace. Spell reflection down. Trinketed. Dream sweeping strikes. Defense stance. Dream flight down. Shout. Pommel. Verdant embrace. Dream projection. Damage down. Battle strike. Odin. Spell reflection. Pommel.
Maybe stop trinket? Oh.
Verdant embrace.
Ironbark saves the guy to my full blades rotation at 20%. JK.
Defense stance.
Okay, my YouTube chat broke, so I missed a couple things. From a bad crit stuff.
Very mortal strike. Fear. Counter. Sweeping strike. Super smash. Lock wall. Dark glare. Pommel. Nether ward Drain life. Rescue.
Honestly, I hit
Block wall down.
one shot harder without secret.
Mortal Verdant sweeping strikes down.
Secret's
Dark
RNG.
packing. Storm bolt.
Rather
Rewind.
just consistently get more finesse.
Hover. Wing buffet.
And not
Tails
wait for
fly.
AV.
Affliction. Hover. Fear. Verdant embrace. Pommel. Countered. Super smash. Dream flight. Mortal strike. Counter. Dream flight down. Spell reflection. Scales down. Fear. Verdant embrace. Affliction. Reflection down. Trinketed.
It's too
Far
far
down the
away.
leg.
Drain life. Sweeping strikes. Drain life. Fear. Storm bolt. Ward. Will of the Forsaken. Affliction. Fear. Counter. Time dilation. Verdant embrace.
Red makes it a little hard.
Sweeping strikes down. Mortal coil. Fear. Super smash. Dilation down. Intimidating shout. Very mortal
Oh, so I
strike.
saw it.
Affliction. Sleepwalk.
Yeah, I basically would get shadow focus.
Demonic
which isn't
circle.
bad.
Verdant embrace. Countered.
And shuffle, it helps me get replicated.
Dark pact.
I tend to like to play first hand.
Affliction. Hover.
And pre-med.
Nullifying shroud.
Like the
Fear.
non-plays.
Drain life. Verdant embrace. Drain life. Drain life. Nullifying shroud. Rescue. Very mortal strike. Super smash. Stay time dilation. Nether ward. Drain life. Counter. Tip scale. Stay nether ward down. Dispel.
Fun ret.
Pommel. Mortal tail flight. Dilation down. Stay caught down. Drain life. Spell reflection. Nullifying shroud. Sweeping strikes. Affliction. Reflection down. Drain life.
Get my roachers back on everyone real quick.
Dark glare. Verdant embrace. Very mortal strike. Sweeping strikes down.
Gonna stun ret and then go druid. Out of form. Getting feared by the DH though. Getting capped by the DH. Reverse magics. That nice little sheep. I might be dead here. Nice cocoon. I overlap it with evade. Go Fladman. Kidney ret. Recover sank. Going druid with everything.
Damage
Gets trinket
stance.
sank. Bombs him.
Demonic circle.
I need to
Break
get
that sheep.
closer.
Finality ret.
Affliction. Disarm. Backlash silent. Affliction.
Faint the stun. Stepping my healer.
Verdant
Accept
embrace.
fire. Good revival.
Rewind. Counter.
Baby sheep. I think we go
Affliction. Nether ward. Dark glare. Nether ward down. Avalanche. Odin.
It's too far away.
Drain embrace. Down. Trinketed.
Up for staff.
Fear.
DH.
reflection. Fear. Success. Countered. Spell reflection. Shroud. Affliction. Reflection down. Ruined embrace. Counter. Nullifier shroud down. Deep breath. Storm fire. Hover. Intimidating shout. Rescue. Ruined embrace. Drain wind buffet. Nullifying shroud down. Succession. Counter. Will of the Forsaken shroud down. Dark path. Berserker range. Disarm. Trinketed. Tip scales. Shockwave. Ruined embrace. Enrage regeneration. Storm bolt. Battle cry. Pommel. Fear. Time dilation. Counter. Renewing waves. Mortal coil. Dream life. Renewing blade. Renewing dilation down.
I thought Druid would honestly have died a couple of those guys, but Ret lobbies are really, really hard. So they just make everyone immortal. I mage did like pretty low damage being trained too. Compared to the other lobby. Like this DH is like being way more disruptive, I guess. Like the double Windwalker, or the double mage, or no, double rogue Windwalker mage. He was able to cast way more than the other one.
I'm out of range.
Nullifying shroud.
Bubble in the opener.
Breathing
Sink out of the
trap.
way.
Lock wall. Death chakra. Affliction. Head stun.
Frost, I guess.
Dark glare. Rescue. True shot. Lock wall down. Will of the Forsaken.
Healer in a sec.
Wind buffet. Explosive shot.
Blind.
Purge. Sniper. Ruined embrace.
Stun. Okay.
Mortal coil. Fear. Affliction. Hover. Nether war. Dream life. Counter. Dark path. Down.
Manatee. We do a DR Hodge for no reason on the healer. Really delays my next go. Can't even cover the Sank to try to go the healer. It fucks up two different kinds of goes. Kinda kidney to get Sank, I guess, even if it's sloppy. Actually, I can kidney bomb this guy that's global. Got Trinket Wall. And Revival. And we got a nice little clone there. Kidney. Upline the Sank. He doesn't Sank. Dual low. JK, I get polyed DR 3 times. Into DB, into Hodge. I think I had lethal there. I have cloak. Guess I have to press it. Rupture spread, so I won't be able to. I could stun into blind sap here though. Blinding my rupture off. Hopefully it doesn't clone over it. Do a random DH in cap. I'm okay with that. One fakes mate. Gouge mage to peel. JK. There's a big wings push from them. Get back in the darkness. Get finality rupture on this guy. Pre-sanks the stun. Dow drop that even though it's gonna break. I give him another precog instead. Get Hodged. I have trinket. I'm just dead though. I've stepped my healer in 3, but I just can't move because Frost Mage. Well, I got lucky getting like 4 lobbies in a row without a rep paladin. Now I've met my natural predator. Yeah, we can just ban that guy, honestly. He's been weird all day. And his account is like a month old. I'll just make another account anyway, so it's fine. New season 4? I don't know. They data mined that there's a season 4 mount, the purple one, but dodge all the AoE, get the sap on the healer still. That doesn't backflip. Probably get trinket even though he blurred it. Got revival. Swap healer, JK. Go blind the Ray of Frost. Catch that, I guess. Cool the guy. Give me the guy. Another walk. Good healer then, I guess. Back on the DH. Mage did block aggro, but I still don't think he's the kill target. DH backflips because he has a brain. Getting healer in 1. Evasion the big meta. Big frost bomb on me, I'm just gonna cloak it. The CC is so uncoordinated this game compared to the other ones, but might get a reinsap that. Stays combat for no reason. Eventually I'll move my character. My guy's just dead here. Gouge range to heal, he's gonna trinket. Doesn't trinket. They have to iron bark me and I'm dying through it. Ray of Frost me, I meld it really late because ping. Stun this guy, stun this guy. DHD seed. I'm still gonna be scum, I think. I have to take what I can get when I'm down 0-2, you know? If it wasn't a ret lobby, I would wait. But now he's probably not going to play on my team, so it's like a double-edged sword. Hopefully he comes back, though. I'll actually play Disarm for the wings, fuck it. Yeah, he's not back yet. He's just dead. Hit mage on both schools into a gouge. Dodges me. Kenny Druid no sank in a sec into a blind. He's back. Love to see it. Blind Druid, gouges trinket. Good range on Frost. Charm in the wings. might just be dead here. Clones below. Doesn't tank that. That's crazy. This guy just gets randomly soloed by the DH. Where's Ironbark? Can't stop these polys. I have Trinket in 3, but I'm probably dead. Melvin 1. Looks like he got the Ray of Frost off. I shouldn't have just chased back there, though. I should just close this person, hit the mage. Sucks the ret just gets to go 6-0 for free, though. Just go use a ret. Should be back in? Yeah, dude, that was like forever. I peeled so long for you, though, actually. That was like an entire minute. I like sapped the guy, stunned the gouge the other guy, dueled the guy. Did I couldn't peel more than that. I didn't even see what you typed in Twitch chat. I think it was winnable for sure, yeah. I had too much fun getting 5 lobbies in a row without a ret. So now I gotta pay the taxes. Kenny no sank. Gets the ring. Love to see it. Trinket blind. I meant to say blinding his trinket, but I just ended up not doing it, but I think it was worth it. Gonna blind go again here. Hopefully he sheeps it. He gets the sheep. Stun DH so he doesn't reverse. Guess we got a trinket there, I guess. I'll just mage, should be okay. Sucks my druid had to walk up so far though. I'd break that. And kidney both in like 5. Just playing it slower with my dance charges. I'm not trying to swap around as crazily. Should get that. Nice. Reverse magic. I'll duel it. This clone. Can you ret stun healer in 1? He DBs. I get blinded. Kidney. Got bubble. Swap healer just for a sec. But got Sank out of the way for later. Love to see it. Here's where like duel would be high value. But just got a YOLO bomb. Your revivals because of it. Maybe step kick if he ever casts. He cocoons. Gotta go peel the DH. Disarm the wings. Nice clones. Can you this guy no Sank? Nice clone. Another bop. Tempted the DR blind here, I just don't think it's worth it. Stun DH to peel once he lands. Could do a blind go in like 5. I think we're dead though. I have to just kidney now, maybe now he blocks people. Trying to blind. Have to kidney. I get feared, but should be enough. Nice reclone. Oh yeah. Now I have the red on my team. The last round shouldn't be that bad. NA lobby is as toxic as the EU ones? Probably more toxic, but it's whatever. People are pretty xenophobic. wouldn't say easy, but I should have played the other Rogue Mage game as slow as that one instead of just trying to solo the Druid or whatever. Still got his trinket even though he had arm bark. Not even flaming, like that was just crazy damage on my. I'm just happy that he got cooldowns. And Kenny Druid since he doesn't have a ret on his team. My ret's gonna die without bubbling and make me get 2 wins. Love to see it. That is shuffling. I'm gonna log off Europe though for a bit. I'll finish EU tomorrow, if not next week. Painted your voice? Yep. I waited hours for that, you know? Just like my main at 2.5 MMR being in like a 7-hour queue. Waited 2 hours to DC? Yep. Yeah, rets are just really toxic in shuffle for Rogue. They're not even that broken in like coordinated threes. It's just like in a Fiesta and no voice environment, they make everyone immortal. It looked like it was the ramp with like how you were gliding, I think. Because like you were kind of hovering on like the edge of the ramp on like my POV. Like you just kind of landed in a weird spot. I don't know. Like if I had to just guess, that's what I would say. But I have no clue. I mean, it was his own 6-0 he griefed, but it is what it is. Trying to cap some Wrath later, by the way. Or did we already cap? I forget. This week. Oh, I don't remember if we did it early or not. Or if we did it just Monday, last minute. At least I'm done capping on EU. I still gotta play my Outlaw Rogue later this week. Poison 6 minutes. I mean, we're playing double DPS. I don't think it's gonna go 6 minutes, but worried about being bad. I mean, you just gotta, you know, jump in the deep end. Found. Nice quell. Advance. It's a really good opener for them. Feeling his AR as much as I can. Take Radiance. Off that. Blind if he doesn't get blind. Don't get the sap though. Feels bad. Don't know how that was still DR'd, but okay. He actually killing spreed my step kidney on accident, so I couldn't get behind him on evasion. I'm probably dead this global. We haven't really gotten a go yet. This is the only like good outlaw rogue I've ever fought in terms of like how he used his gouges and stuff. He actually stopped like every go. Usually everyone just kind of runs in, stays in, and tries to kill us. He just made sure we didn't get a stun fear like once. But I did play that a little over aggro, like trinketing and stuff. Yeah, you just gotta learn how to do damage and CC at the same time. It's just VOD review and muscle memory and, you know. Gotta train the autopilot. The thing you have to learn on Suburg is that there isn't a rotation. Play arena without stress? Yeah. I'm pretty calm most games. Unless it's like a tournament game or something. Or if I just like haven't eaten in a while, or I should have switched that at disarm. Flip this coil. I Shadow Strike them on 2% HP and he tanked it. Here's where I would really like a smoke bomb. But at least he gets the fear. He just Trent's out. Ooh, actually comes out. He dropped combat at the same time, my gosh. I thought with this Trent he wouldn't have dropped combat. Yeah, being calm is like a skill you learn for any game, whether it's like FPS, StarCraft, stuff like that. It's just getting enough reps that your autopilot doesn't have much on the line. Smurfing and having ults helps a lot with that too. Or it's just like you don't really feel like tanking. Like if you just leapfrog over and over again. Like, okay, now my ult's higher than my main. I don't think I have heard that out. You get ice drain? Maybe a little, yeah. Especially if I play in the dark ever. The foil just ran out of the bomb before I came off level. Actually, he ran back in the bomb. You sap trinket? Doesn't trinket. And ooh, he's still in. Banish the hunt. Hellstone while I'm out of combat, so I can keep the cooldown. Be ready back in a minute. Any of this guy lining his healer. I don't have a way to sap that, but unless I get a re. Actually, I can sepsis sap. Holy shit. The value. That's the first time I've done a sepsis sap because I had no dance for a couple seconds. Because it lets you use the stealth ability. That was sick. Very satisfying to do that. I haven't done the interaction before. Here's coil in 5. Gonna backflip. Yeah. I was just praying if he was bad, if he wouldn't backflip there or not. We're pretty dead here, I think. We have to go through Ironbark. I can dual druid defensively if I need to. If he starts coming to me or not. He's running to me, so I'm dueling the healer now. The healer stuns me at a really bad time for himself. Gives me a free ice block, I'll take it. Here's the guy for pre. He still just dies, that's unfortunate. This is a hard comp for us. You get carpal tunnel? WoW doesn't damage your wrists that bad. Because you're not going too crazy with the mouse. And it's not like StarCraft levels of APM. But I've definitely had some wrist cramp ups and stuff, and I've had to like heat it and like do some stretches and stuff. But that was more from playing other games. Like Nintendo thumb is a real thing with Smash. Because it's unnatural playing fast and kind of on Nintendo controllers for sure. Yeah, StarCraft and Smash and stuff definitely hurt my wrist a little bit. Never think about my sepsis expiring buff. Yeah, that was actually... I was like, I can't sap this. I hope he gets a re-fear and I get a re-stealth. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. I still have sepsis. I've never done that. I've used it as like a double Shadow Strike teleport before, chasing like an arcane mage, but that was very satisfying. Play melee, yeah. Doing like good flicks on like the C stick for definitely like kills your thumbs. Or just like short hopping in general. Into like fast falling. Melee is just, you know, not meant for the human body. It's an actual exercise. So you get the gamer thumbs to become a masseuse. Served it, yeah. Predispositioned? Yeah, I don't think WoW's like a, you know, that fast of a game to like kill your wrists and stuff. Especially if you get a wrist rest, you know? A lot of it's posture. As I sit L pose with my feet in my chair half the time, you know? But that's just it being cozy because my spine's crooked with scoliosis, you know? I use the Final Mouse Ultralight X. That's because I'm queuing 2s in between it. But my main has been in queue for longer. Without queuing 2s. At least on Europe, I was getting 20-minute queues. Because of being lower MMR at like 22, 2300. I'm just excited for the tournament on Saturday, man. So I've been queuing a lot more shuffle. I just need to be warmed up. I just wish I can get pops on NA where I'm not lagging. But both of these characters are too high MMR to get a Q pop. Like once you get like 2.5, it just never pops. I'd rather just get a lobby that's like 2400 where even if I get 4 or 5 wins, I still lose points, but at least be able to play the game. There's a story behind that? No, I just played Rogue since vanilla because I liked stealth games. I liked some of the Splinter Cell games, you know, like Metal Gear Solid, obviously. Like, I don't know, I always was a sucker for stealth sequences and anything. So, I was like a hunter originally at like 12 years old till like level 20. And then I re-rolled Rogue, and then I've played Rogue since. You know, I was mostly a PvEer in like TBC and Wrath on a really dead server. But then in like late Wrath, I got like Duelist a couple times because my guildmates just dragged me along and we just had full PvE gear and we like won or lost in the opener to like Duelist. Then Kata is the first time I went to a PvP server and got my first gladiators and stuff. And then Mop was the first rank ones because that's when they like made it not like server based, so it wasn't just whoever politically went to a dead server to get it for free, you know. After they merged it, it was, yeah, I started getting it every time. I should have gone smoke bomb instead of disarm, honestly. There's Ironbark for this, but we still have to do goes. Somehow I didn't get the sap there. His Trent's out now, so the guy will never die. Gouge because we threw it into sync. But I shouldn't have let him get sync. I just didn't have 2 steps, and they're like really spread out. Yeah, there we go. Didn't gouge. Okay, 40, I can just die here. Quick clone. Hellstone very soon. This guy just dies. Bit pissed. Alright, in the forum thread as we speak. I was playing our Druid X, and somehow Subrogue's so OP they even win as double DPS. Kept Trents out to be passively unsappable for no reason. There's a lot of people that have way more rank 1s than me. Mostly anyone that's like truly OG from like Wrath or TBC. Like Raikou has way more, Swapsy has way more. I think Pika's about the same, if not 1 or 2 more, because I missed like 2 seasons. And he also got Tyrannical and Malevolent in 5v5 on a dead server. So I think Pika has like 2 or 3 more. Swapsy I think is like near 30 at this point. I think Swapsy has the most of all time. And then Snuts has a really crazy amount as well. 18's actually not that high. It's just there's that many seasons at this point. Like I've missed like 2 or 3 since season 15 in Rightful Mop. I missed like Cruel, Sinister, and then Eternal. I had the rating, I just didn't have 150 wins. So I count that one. But at the end of the day, if you can get it like once or twice, you generally can get it infinity times. Especially now that they made the whole alts not taking spots thing. Yeah, this build just does way more damage. I also have 0 grip. Whatever you enjoy, you know, whatever's fun to you. It's like telling me to pick your favorite color, you know? Are you a dampener? Do you just want to zug and do damage? Do you want to just be immortal? Yeah, the way it works is if you have the rank 1 rating, you need 150 wins to count. And basically the way it worked then is there was different cutoffs for Alliance and Horde. And if you ever faction changed, it reset the number of wins you needed. So I had like 230 wins because I was playing TBC the whole season. And I just forgot that I faction changed at the beginning of the season, so I thought 230 was enough wins, but I needed like 30 more wins. So I faction changed like months and months ago. So it screwed me over that season, where I had the rating and it was completely fine and I just didn't get it. Almost no one played Season 4 of Shadowlands. Almost everyone was just playing Classic at that point. Myself included, even though I was like losing my mind about RNG, playing with Zara and stuff. to fix the whole how shuffle works thing though. It needs to just be like private server solo queue where you just play one game and the queues are shorter. Orca's probably way better for you though, Logic. Speaking of which, you want to get some Rogue Druid in soon, or? I could tolerate Wrath, it's just I hate how much PvE gear there is and stuff, you know? Probably do like one or two more Roadblock. It's fun, but I was thinking I was gonna get off in like an hour or something, so I figured I'd get you in. So I'm kind of fried, I need food. So they might be a little shorter, but they might only be like a 6.5 hour day instead of like 8 or 9 hours. Gonna dabble with Sod. I'll try it while I sit a shuffle queue. I think it'll be the same things as, it'll be like 80% the same thing as vanilla. It'll be like, oh, you just have 1 or 2 more buttons. You know, there's not going to be arena. Your CC is still going to resist. You're not going to have PvP gear. You know. I don't really care if there's like a world PvP event in Ashenvale or something. You know, that's not a game for me. I'm not an RPer. What's Sod? Season of Discovery. It's like the new Classic Plus thing they're doing. It's starting with level 25 being the cap. And they're like throwing a couple retail abilities in it, and they're making BFD be a 10-man raid, with 25 being the level cap. But like the mages can be healers, rogues and warlocks and stuff can be tanks. They're just breaking the rules and trying to make Classic more fun. But it's still basically gonna be. How is it? Oh, it's amazing. I've been using it for a while. Then Logic Gift in 5. Thank you so much, man. What is that? 14. Yeah, I've been using it for a while. But yeah, congrats everyone who got one. Putting us at 408 subs overall, 14 for the day. Been owning lately. That and viewership being back out of the 100s. Hopefully the new patch lasts a little longer than a month or two, you know? Who knows? Maybe I'll like Sod if they put anything arena in it, you know? I doubt there's like a 0.1% chance they just say, you know, okay, you know, we raised the level cap. There's now arena and Sod, you know, they're not, I don't think they're gonna do that. Like, I'll try it, do the boring leveling once, because I just really, really despise leveling while I sit a shuffle queue. If you watch paint dry, I fucking hate vanilla, man. It actually like hurts my soul that vanilla is still this popular. Like I would generally rather watch people do RuneScape streams of just woodcutting. At least then you sometimes you pick up the, you know, the bird nest to assume you're not a bot.